I've decided to go ahead and just clean up the block instead of taking it to the machine shop. I don't think the cylinders are that bad. I gave it a real quick hone just to test to see if I can break it. And it looks good, not the best, but I was able to get all the thickness. They used to be able to be real thick and built up off the bottom and hone it where you can't feel nothing in all the cylinders. So yes, it's stained, but it's not bad. And then for the sticky lifters, I just took, something like that on my drill and just shove it down. Just to clean each port up one by one. When I was at it, I went ahead and did the same thing with something a little smaller. And I cleaned up all the oil ports that went through. More specifically, I took the caps off and cleaned out the oil ports underneath, cleaned the bottom side of the bearing up, and reinstalled them. They are good to go, and I don't see much wear that I'm worried about. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and rehone the cylinders, get a good 45-degree crosshatch in it. Now I'm a little different. I keep a 5-gallon bucket of water with soap in it so I can clean the hone after every cylinder. So I think I got good cross hatching. I don't think I'm going to take it to the machine shop. I think I'm good. So I ordered some new push rods through Amazon, and my first batch came in and there was only 4 in the package. So I called them and I said, hey, I didn't get my order. So I just got the next one. And there's 16 of them. No packaging, no nothing. Just 16 push rods in an envelope. Not exactly how I would ship something. And it's no padding, no nothing. So I guess really poor quality with shipping on these, but I got them, and I got them all this time. I was working on trying to get the valve springs out, and I noticed that I had 2 broken bolt holes or bolts for the headers, 1 and 2, and it was on both heads. The other head, someone tried to drill the last bolt hole out at least halfway down. And I called up the junkyard and they said, oh, just bring it back and we'll swap it out for another one. So I took it up there and they said, oh, well, we don't have another 706. Give us a week, we'll try to find one for you. So in the meantime, I was able to get this one and this one out. You can still see the weld residue. I ended up welding nuts on and then backing it out, and it actually worked. I saw it online. So they broke off flat. You just build up your weld coming out, put a nut on, weld the nut onto your other tack weld, and unscrew. So this had worked. The other one, not so much. So I got the cam bearings out, and they're definitely worn. I went ahead and ordered new ones. So before I put the new ones in, I gotta clean up the block, the holes anyways, to try to get the best fit and finish as I can. So on the block itself, you can see it's just cruddy. So I always just take my little handy dandy cleaner, shove it in the hole with some brake clean, and go to town. So I'm working with a Gen 3 LM7, and the cam bearings, yeah, Clevite SH2125S that O'Reilly's gave me for exact fit do not fit. I was able to get one in, and with the one that I got in, I was not able to get it to do anything. So you can see the damage trying to get it in, trying to get it out. So needless to say, I'm going to try to take them back because it's O'Reilly's fault for not giving me the right part, and order the correct one, which is SH1814. So yay. Now I actually have the correct bearings for this thing, and you can always tell because the bearings that came out were very skinny. Basically, see how skinny they are. The ones that I tried to put in last time were super wide, but these are back to being super skinny. So they go in the block the same way as you see it. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. These two are the same bearing, these two are the same bearing. This odd man out goes dead middle.